My name is Jon Wilt. I've been coming to Ultrafit since I was 14 years old. I go to Trinity University in San Antonio. When I broke my foot, the doctor said it was going to take probably 4 to 6 weeks of wearing the boot, and then I would have to rehab afterwards to get my ankle strengthened back up. 4 days into it on the ARP, I started doing calf jumps, and then after like 2 weeks, I was able to walk around without the boot. After 4 weeks, I was back playing basketball. The first thing that improved when I started training here was my lateral movement and quickness and stamina. After a couple of years, I started to learn how to jump better. My sophomore, junior year was the first time I ever dunked in a basketball game. So when I first came in, I could barely touch the rim. Now, after training here, my vertical has increased substantially. I remember this one time in high school where I was with my friends and they went to go eat McDonald's, and across the street there was Albertsons, and I needed to eat vegetables for part of my diet. So I went across the street and got a bag of carrots, and while they were eating McDonald's, I ate the bag of carrots, and they all hassled me for it. People just think about, you just need to go into the gym and work out, and what you do outside the gym isn't as important. But when you start coming, you start to realize that those things are what makes coming into the gym worthwhile. And even though people don't understand it, you still got to just do it because that's what needs to be done. I think people quit training because they realize how much work it does take to become better. It's simpler to go lift a bunch of weights and do something like that versus like doing a 5-minute wall squat or a 5-minute push-up hold, no one wants to just sit there for 5 minutes, and they want to actually like go do reps of something, and they don't understand why. So then they just leave to do something that everyone else is doing. By coming here, the things you do build towards greater results versus just getting a quick result and then plateauing. For someone that's initially starting to train, I would just tell them to listen to everything Charles says and do it with everything they have, and don't just try and get through the work, actually become involved in what you're doing.